your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso indeed. Now, if we had to ask you the question, inner beauty versus outer beauty, which matters to you more? That is the question. Now, society has many of us often feeling the pressure to age a certain way or to tone up and slim down. But at what cost to our own health do we follow all of these regimes? Now, this morning, we are joined by Managing Director of the Health Central, Daniel Nell, as we unpack finding the balance between both body and mind while we also look at health holistically. Now, if you have any questions about how to live your life in a more holistic way, or you have any tips that you would love to share with us, please head on over. We would love to know how you live holistically on a daily basis. Head on over to our Expresso Facebook page and we will share those comments throughout the morning. Daniel, I love this conversation, taking a holistic approach. It's one thing to know, focus on the outer, but if you're not going to take care of what's happening underneath the skin, I mean, what is the point of doing it?
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to know, there was a very unique study that Harvard had released about the amount of products women in particular tend to use. That is insane. 12 products being the average or the minimum?
12 products only. I think it's a lot more, but the study did say 12 products on average.
On average?
A woman uses, yes.
How many do you use? I'm more than 12, for sure.
Definitely more than 12.
What is it about these products? I mean, we're all trying to take a cleaner approach to the products we use to get less harmful chemicals in our body, yet there are still quite a few chemicals that are harmful to us. Why do we continue to use, or why do manufacturers continue to use these products or chemicals inside their products?
There's a couple of reasons. I would say the most important one is cheaper.
Okay.
It is cheaper to manufacture these products under those or with those ingredients. But not all of those ingredients are that harmful. A lot of the ingredients go through the FDA, like in America, and it is approved, but, it's all boiling down to cost.
And is it necessary for these products, for these chemicals to be within our products? Is there no way they can cut it out?
In time, yes. In time, yes, I think so. If you look at, I think L'Oreal, if I'm correct, said by the year 2030, 99% of all their products will be, I can say, organic.
Okay,
yeah.
Organic, a bit more on the natural side. That is incredible to know that these big brands are putting these objectives and goals into place. Now, Daniel, another question I wanted to know from you is, so we're using all these products, what kind of effects can that have on our bodies?
Again, it's the amount of these ingredients that you do put into your body. So I would say, if you are acceptable or your skin can get irritated, then yes, that's one of the irritations you can get is skin blemishes if it's now a cosmetic product. If it's something that you take internally and is harmful, like paraben, for example, then that can have very negative side effects on your body.
So I've tried to take a step back, your skin's breaking out, and I'm like, okay, instead of adding more products, maybe I should try look at my diet to see what is causing my skin to break out. How can we take a more holistic approach to try potentially use less products or harmful products and rather just approach our lifestyle a bit more holistically?
But more holistically, then I would say, if you look at it holistically, it's like a 360 approach. It's your mind, your body, your cells, spiritually, and so forth. But to go back to products, and especially now you're referring to skin products, are you following really strict skincare routines? Are you really taking off your makeup every night? Mm-hmm. I don't think so. So if you do practice, really like personal care routines, you do some homework on different products, the quality of the ingredients, what is really harmful, I think you need to do your own research and educate yourself. And if you do educate yourself in a holistic way, then I think you will look better and you'll feel better and probably you'll get less skin breakouts.
Okay, well listen, Daniel's not going anywhere. We have more of this. If you would love to share some tips or perhaps your ways of taking your life, approaching it with a holistic approach, let us know on Expresso social media. We will be back with Daniel to talk more things inner and outer beauty.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show, Expresso. Now, when it comes to holistic health, it is an approach to life that considers multi-dimensional aspects of wellness. Now, it encourages individuals to recognize the whole person, that's physically, mentally, emotionally, social, intellectual, and spiritual. Now, we are back by Managing Director of Health Central, Daniel Nell, as we unpack the importance to look after our overall health this morning. And if you have any questions about, living a more holistic way of life, please head on over to the Expresso Facebook page, ask your question over there. Perhaps you have a tip you would love to share, please do so as well. Now, Daniel, I know that a lot of us, we often hit a wall. There are all these different barriers and we don't know how to start. But what are some of those barriers? And most importantly, how can we overcome them?
Just take the first step.
In which direction?
In the whole 360 approach, no. Just take the first step, but make it easy for yourself. It could be a lack of motivation, it could be stress, it could be you're just lazy, you're afraid to take the next step. You've got this ideal image of yourself, how you want to look and feel, but you'll get there. As long as you're on the right path, and you know that you're on the right path, you're not lying to yourself, then you'll get there. So make it easy for yourself. And if you go to a doctor and you ask basic questions, they're going to say, get enough sleep, get a great diet, identify the stress areas in your life, and have some fun. Laugh. Because if you have a healthy mind and a more happier, lifestyle, just mindset, you'll get there. It's easier. So that's my approach.
I like that because I think we sometimes forget how important sleep is to us. I mean, earlier in my news at 7 o'clock, there was a study that revealed by simply going to bed an hour earlier, you can reduce your depression or signs of depression by almost 20%, and it was unbelievable. Now, for someone that is, trying to make these different changes, why is it so important for them to really just to make it, instead of waiting for it to be too late?
Well, don't you want to feel great?
Yeah.
Don't you want to feel happy? Don't you want to know that you put the great products into your body, onto your skin, and just be happy and be a happy person? Because I'm sure if you're happy and you're smiling all the time and life is not that tough. It can be tough, but try and work in some fun time.
Some fun time.
Exactly.
So from a day-to-day perspective, what are some of the steps we can actually do to implement these small changes so that we can now take that step towards a holistic approach?
It's a difficult one. As I said, take that first step at least. Make a list for yourself what you want to achieve on these different aspects, because it's not only fitness, it's not only diet, it could be your career, it could be how many times am I actually checking in with my family? Because a lot of times, what's happening at home happens at work as well. Mm-hmm. So make a small list. Don't make it too long. I believe in 7 items because that's the one you can remember, or even 5, that's easier. And just check in with yourself and say every day, did I do something about these 5 things? I would start there, and I'm pretty sure if you're on that track and you're already identifying those 5 and you're checking in with yourself, you're going to start making them 7. And you're going to start making sub-lists of those 5 or 7 of them.
I like that because especially, given the fact that checking in with family, given the times that we're in, if you set a little reminder for yourself to phone home, phone so-and-so, once a week, I think that is a great way to also, so it just takes a little bit of planning. Is that what you're saying? I
would say so, yes. It's not easy, planning. I struggle myself, but check in with yourself.
Check in. I think that's important. And also, hold yourself accountable. Perhaps get someone that can keep you accountable too. Are there any websites we can maybe reach out to get some support to always, just get little reminders that's so necessary?
Absolutely, that's why I'm here. Go to our website. It's www.healthcentral.co.za. We're going to start a whole campaign for the rest of the year that's actually focused on holistic health and identifying, going to make it easy for you. And you can actually take these checklists and so forth. And if you've got any questions or anything, phone in, send an email. We've got a network of really professionals from fitness to dietitians to pharmacists to even, in the dentist industry. And we'll connect you with them. or we'll provide you some information.
Well, there we go. We're taking a whole 360 approach to your lifestyle. Don't go anywhere. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Daniel's still going to be with us for one more conversation, so do stay tuned.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. Now, we've spent the morning with Managing Director of Health Central, Daniel Nell, addressing the ways in which we can live a more holistic lifestyle by making smarter decisions in the products we use and consume, and also the small changes we can make. We've asked you to reach out to social media, and this is what you had to say. Daniel, we have some cool comments that came through. The first one is on your screen right now. It's from Kumegelo that says, in a beauty, I always make sure that I stay positive and never judge others, always help and share with those around me, and that's what makes me have peace. So, beautiful, right?
That's perfect.
Focusing on that positive mindset. How important is a positive mindset on your approach to, your daily life and also your health?
Well, your mind is your most important organ. Without it, you can't make decisions. And your mind is directly related to the amount of sleep, as I mentioned earlier. And there's actually another mind in your body, and that's your stomach.
Oh.
So if that organ and everything is working well, your mind is rested, then there you go. But the positive mindset and the positive training of just being happy and being kind to others, then why should you not be happy?
Why should you not? And of course, you need to focus on that gut health, as you heard earlier. It's very, very important. We got one coming through from Ruth that's on your screen right now. Ruth says, inner beauty, but it's great to look after yourself and feel good about yourself. Daniel, if you have to just leave us with 2-3 ways we can make sure every day we feel good about ourselves, how can we go about that?
Love yourself.
Love yourself. So look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful. I am beautiful.
Everyone is beautiful.
I am kind. I am good. I am enough.
Exactly. Be kind to others as well.
There we go.
Have gratitude.
Have gratitude. Daniel,
smile.
And smile. Yeah. There we go. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you to you for taking the time to go and comment and share those tips. We really do appreciate it. And hopefully you learned something here today where you can take those necessary steps to take a holistic approach to your life.